I don't know why this thing cuts on now with the mic cut off. I need to get some incense though. I'll be right back. Okay. So this morning, as much as I just wanted it to be about like time for myself a little bit, um, I've been spending time with myself all morning. And when I went for my just kind of like nightshade walk, walking outside and under the stars really boosts my energy. It really gives me inspiration and downloads and helps me find clarity. But the topic that I wanted to discuss um, is that you were born. What happens? What's life been like for you? Because you are born out of everyone's league. Life has been confusing, right? Life has felt like life has felt like a series of like people playing in your face, people wanting you to make them feel like a certain way, right? Like they want you to make them feel like you guys are friends, even though you're not. You end up carrying the heavy load a lot of times of your bonds and relationships with people because people are out of your league and they can't sustain your energy. They can't hold space for you. They can't contain you, and so you end up doing all of the work in all of your relationships. That's what it's like when everyone is out of your league. And this could be from birth, your parents, your whole family system, right? It's an energy where people feel like you think you're all that because you are, but it's said in a negative connotation so that you don't get to experience it as a joyful thing. People are so afraid that you're gonna rise up, figure out who you are, be joyful, and leave them because they know that's your destiny. Like everybody else knows that that's your destiny, and you have yet to trust it because you're waiting for people around you to rise to the occasion of what you consider normal, of what you consider sane, and what you consider humane. You just like know it's in them because it's within you. When really what needs to happen is that you walk through that portal alone, whatever that portal is. Make those decisions by yourself. You know, do the things that you want to do out of your own autonomy and not feel bad or feel sad when people uh kind of try to kick you on your way up or they try to pull you down on your way up. It seems like they are doing that, but they're really not. They're just miserable. They're miserable and they can't hide it when you're around. They try. They go back and forth actually because they try to match your energy and pretend like they're down with you, that they can hang with you, that they can accept you, that they can keep up with you. And keeping up with you means that you stay in the forefront on the edge of joy and co-creation, right? Like you um, work really hard. This is what people don't understand. The effortlessness that you give off, you actually work for it. And um, the reason why people don't know that is because they don't. They roll out of bed, and whatever mood they're in, whatever misery overtakes them, they roll with it. And they um, actually think that that's okay and normal. And they think you're faking. They think you're faking your joy, your peace, your self control, your discipline, your happiness. The question, why are you asking me about Trump or Kamala? And that's not the title of the video. If you want me to interact with you, you have to stay on topic, dear. And so it seems like the message that I'm getting is that if you can understand who you are and what's in your DNA, what's encoded in you, then you can stop competing and comparing where you don't even belong. These people are your sons, your daughters, your grandchildren, energetically. These people are your students. These people are your clients. You're not going to get comfort from them. They're not going to lead you. They're never going to lead you. They're never going to be the bigger person. They're never going to be the bigger person. And some of you need to grieve and mourn that fact, that idea that you're waiting on someone to be to you what you are to other people. It's never going to happen. And like once you let it go and you go into that space to where you feel deeply the depth of aloneness as a human on this planet, then you can actually connect with your soul tribe and the loves of your life, your true soulmates, and not all these false twin flames and these fake relationships, these fake friendships. Because these people, basically you trying to be friends with these people in a certain way and not just, just always rising above that misery, like you can. Once you stop being afraid that they're going to kill you, because you're afraid of them. That's another part you need to admit. Like whatever happened to you in your childhood, all of the adversity, just every single last person you run into is the ops or whatever. Every single last situation you've been in, people come for you like a witch hunt, right? Like nobody wants you to be happy, nobody wants you to succeed, but do they ever really stop you though? Have they ever really truly gotten in your way? Or has spirit found a way to use the negativity to help you rise in consciousness? But aren't you tired of that though? Like, don't you want to know how to get out of that loop? You do. I know you do. And how you get out of that loop is by rising and shining above them, being the leader, being a healer, being a teacher, being a mystic, being the shaman, being the superstar in the face of all of your fans, because your fans are also your biggest haters. I hope you know that. Like, I hope you're starting to understand that the people that look up to you the most are also going to criticize you the most. They're going to say the most heinous things about you. They're going to get you wrong. They're going to misunderstand you. They're going to read you wrong. They're going to focus on you the most. Those are your biggest fans. You see, your friends, though, the people like me, right? I'm not going to be your fan. And that's why you don't want to be necessarily like feel attracted to staying around and hanging out with other chosen ones. If chosen ones were honest, it's not that we don't like each other. It's just that we're looking for more fan energy, like people that co-sign us, validate us, lift us up, and tell us we're awesome. Somebody who's just like you and just as powerful as you isn't going to do that. You guys are going to be working together as a team to create a new earth. But if you're always still looking for validation from your minions, you want fans or whatever, then you're never going to really build. And that's why a lot of you build a new earth that you think you want and are searching for. And that's why a lot of you are looking for love and stuff too, because you want a partner, because you can't do all this on your own, right? But your partner, your true love, isn't going to be your fan either. It's not that we can't be fans of each other. It's just not the same energy when if you're around someone who isn't as smart as you, isn't as pretty as you, doesn't shine as bright as you, looks up and goes, wow, I wish I can be like her. I wish I can be like him or whatever. Oh, wow, I'm so grateful that you're my friend. Because you know that's the energy that needs to be gave if you're around people who are pretending, having to pretend that they're spiritual and you're actually showing them the way or whatever. You know you're deserving of praise and encouragement or whatever, but it's not consistent enough to sustain you. It happens sometimes, but those people always end up turning on you because they always end up jealous of you, competing with you, right? So when you get tired of that, um, and you end up being your own leader, your own guru, your own shining star, your own shining light. You look at yourself in the mirror in the eyes every morning and say, I love you. You are so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I get to spend my life with you or whatever. Once you learn to consistently give that energy to yourself, then you won't look to other people to give it. And when people discard you, because they're going to, they'll put you on a pedestal just to knock you down. They'll help give you a helping hand just to take it back. They'll make you feel like you're a part of the community just to kick you out or whatever, because people are looking for you to respond in a human way. They want the narcissistic supply. They want the energy charge from saying, "See, you're just like us. You hurt and bleed and are in pain just like we are." But you're not, and you never do respond in the same way. It actually always elevates you, and it pisses everybody off around you. That's not rain. I thought it was raining. That's my shower. Hold on a second. So the question is, are you a victim? Do you have trauma? Do you have, a right to feel like people don't love you enough, care about you? And do you have a right to feel sad about that, to get depressed, not really want to live, not really want to be here, not really feel like you have a place in the world of your voice to be heard or whatever? Yeah, you're not wrong or whatever. Those things actually have been a thing, but you have the power to rise above it, and the spirit realm expects for you to use it because you've been given the power. just so that you can strengthen something in yourself that has yet to be seen and known by you. By you. Other people can see it more than you can because you don't flex enough. You have to flex. I know you don't want to flex because it helps you stand out more, but that's what you're here to do. You're here to stand out. You're here to be an introvert, I guess, whatever that means, and stand out. You're here to be an empath and stand out. You're here to um, be sensitive and stand out. You're here to, you know, be highly vigilant and stand out. You're here to be an artist and stand out. You're here to be creative and stand out. You're here to make mistakes and be like wildly intuitive and stand out. You're here to live an instinctual life and stand out. You're here to be put on a pedestal and get knocked down and stand out. Because you are a way shower and everyone copies you. You're a trendsetter. You're a trendsetter. And you can't run away from it. You're here to be like a spiritual celebrity and stand out. So eventually, in order for you to get to that place of where you're comfortable with it, you have to go through all the phases of discomfort. You got to stop running away from the discomfort. All right. Um, I just don't want to be poor or broke. I'm finally. I hear you. I honestly can't stand that superior inferior energy. It's all about ego, and if that's not in check, you're not ready to lead. A leader is a leader. You know what I'm saying? It's like if it's in you, if God gave you the gift, then even if you're not perfect at it, this is what I mean. It's like I mean, I'm a leader and I never felt like I was ready, but I'm a leader. It's just in my energy field. And even if I'm doing something effed up or if I'm effing up, people are looking at me and following me, right? I'm a leader. Um, there is no in the world of creation, the only thing that makes a manifestation better than the other, if there is a such thing, is clarity, right? How clear can you get about what it is you actually want, your intentions, and where your help comes from? Meaning that you have to know who's boss for real. Who is the most powerful, what is the most powerful energy in all of everything, right? That's where your magic comes from, your authority comes from, all of your abilities, the fact that you're a leader. You don't really get to decide necessarily like the gifts that have been given to you or not given to you, really. It's your responsibility to learn how to weld your wand and your sword in the directions and learn how to fill in the blank, whatever it is that you need to learn or do or be or whatever. Depending upon how much space you can hold for yourself, basically will determine what you receive. You have to be in the receiving mode of what you want. So the fear of being broke, the fear of not having enough money is something that you'll have to deal with or whatever. It's like, well, God, I'm afraid that if I show up as my true self, that I'm going to be broke. And then God will tell you the truth that there's no such thing as being broken. So what energies are you focusing on besides me? What idol are you worshiping? Because there is no such thing as not being abundant. And so you're looking at what the construct of this world and what the world considers rich or abundant. So you're thinking that you need paper money or whatever. in order to have everything you want and need. When the truth is, when you need money, it appears and it shows up, right? If God wants you to use seashells to exchange with somebody or whatever, then that's what you'll get. And the right person that will accept these seashells will appear. This is true abundance. You being in alignment with and trust in your inner self, the God that is within everything is also in you, and you believing that, you surrendering to that, and you letting go of what humans on the outside of you consider to be rich, abundant, or whatever. Because abundance truly is getting clear about what you want and being okay with however it comes and shows up, and letting go of the process. If you have everything you want, need, and desire that you can think of right now, are you not abundant already? And when you want something else, when you're ready for more abundance, it will come to you, it'll get downloaded to you exactly where to go, who to talk to, what to do, how to get it. That's abundance as well, right? And so you have to ask yourself, well, why am I blocking myself off from having these types of experiences to where I can live how I want to live regardless of the green money that's in my hands or the computer numbers that are on the screen when I look at my bank account? Why am I holding myself back from living the life of my dreams depending upon those numbers or whatever? When what you really need to do is get clear about your next right step, how to put one foot in front of the other. So it's like I want to travel. I'm done with living in the United States. I'm out of here, right? That's a lot of people's sentiments now. And then you'll go, well, I don't have enough money, and you're shut down. You're very manifestation because the spirit asking it is given is instant, right? So you'll say, I want to travel, and the spirit world will go, okay, and they'll get the manifestation going, they'll get the process going, and then you'll say, well, I don't have enough money, and the spirit realm will go, okay. And you'll manifest not having enough money, when really it's like, I would like to travel, and I am open to how that happens. I'm open to how that happens, when that happens. I'm open to receiving the ideas of how I can do it. I'm open to money. I'm open to a program. I'm open to a friend. I'm open to a contract. I'm open to a ride share. I'm open to a plane ride. I am open to receiving. All right, so let me see what messages. Money will come, and then you will spend it, and it will go. And it's supposed to be that way. Money is to be used and utilized, but using your voice, you using other resources is abundance as well. Your energy, the energy you bring into a situation, into a room, your idea, your philosophy, your ability to connect with life is really what gets you what you want and where you're going. Don't give things on the outside of you. Don't idolize these things. That's called idolization. You don't realize what idolization actually is. That's giving something more power than it deserves. Because the only power that exists is God. So God is the money. God is the way to the money. God is also the lack of the money. Yeah. There's power in experiencing lack. There's an experience that you're having inside of this dream, and God is allowing it. So there's a power behind every manifestation because God allows it. God is allowing the experience. That's why you can't judge it. You can't judge anything as good or bad. It just is. And it is according to your faith. You believe in lack more than you believe in the absence of lack. So therefore, that's what you have more momentum receiving. You're receiving lack because you focus on it the most because you believe in it. That's your religion, if that's what you're experiencing. And if that's how you choose to look at things. Or you can look at everything that is around you and realize that God is in everything and there's no such thing as lack, and you're not ever without anything that you absolutely need for your enjoyment and pleasure according to your faith. So you can downplay God if you want to, which is what you would be doing. Be like, well, I accept this part of God, but I don't accept that part of God. I don't. I. Well, God gave me food yesterday, but I rejected because it didn't come from, you know, PF Chang's or whatever, or I reject the people that are around me because they're not up to par when God actually uses every single last thing for your good. Even the people who are out of your league, they're blessings because they're helping you refine yourself and ask for what you want. You're like, I don't want to be around this energy. I want to be in my energy. I want to, you know, um, live in an expansive life where I can feel and be and exist exactly how I want. I want intimacy. I want closeness. I want people I can trust. I don't want to have to keep hiding my ideas or who I am or um, my next steps. I want to be able to call someone and trust that when what I say stays with them, you know. Um, and the key really is to feel good about yourself that you are that type of person. What has happened to you most of your life, if everyone is out of your league, is that they have made you feel bad about being a pristine, beautiful, integral being with lots of light and love and depth or whatever. They have made you feel like there's something wrong with you, or there's something that you need to change or you need to heal all the time or whatever. When you're really picking up on their energies or whatever and them trying to destiny swap with you, them wishing they were you, but not being able to tell you you're beautiful, but actually like making you feel like because you're beautiful, you think you're better than me, or because you're beautiful, I'm going to prove to you that I can get the same attention, the same love, the same money, the same affection. They compete with your beauty. They compete with your abilities when they really admire you and they want to be like you and they copy everything you do. So who's really that girl or that guy? You. But you don't get a chance to like actually enjoy it that much. Then that's something that you have to take back for yourself. The first card is your dragon boo. And this is a card about you being protected even by the dark forces. This card came out yesterday as well. Um, Dragons aren't necessarily evil, but they have a history of being evil. They also have a history of being very knowledgeable or whatever. And just kind of like a fallen angel type of energy feeling like stuck in the prison of this of this dream world, and stuck in lessons or whatever of the ego. But anyway, you are friends to demons. Like nothing can harm you. You don't have to worry about being broke. You don't have to worry about being alone. Like even the demons know you, um, and protect you as well. And so people can only get so far with backstabbing you and, trying to make you feel bad or whatever. You actually have a hedge of protection around you, um, of both angels and demons. So your higher self, your lower self, yourself here on earth, yourself in the 12th dimension or whatever is all protected. And it's kind of like, do your thing, baby. It's like your ancestors, your grandmothers, and everyone in the spirit realm. It's like, you know how though it's that popular Instagram or TikTok, I don't know, where people will like listen to my little sister, listen to my little brother, or else like, support them or whatever. You're I'm seeing your spirit team being like, we got you. Do your thing. Go. Go do your thing. And mess with her. Mess with him if you want to. Type energy. And I know you feel it, but you don't feel safe yet. And it's time for you to just really trust it and take a leap out there. Like, it could be anything, like the way you dress, the way you want to wear your hair. Like you're moving into like your avatar energy or whatever. And that's what I call this dead avatar in the city. It's like, be in your own matrix, right? You know how if you watch the movie The Matrix, how they have their persona or whatever in the when they go into the matrix, their swag or whatever. Get into your swag. Stop avoiding it. Stop avoiding mirrors and looking and like knowing you're fine as hell or whatever, even when you don't try that hard. You don't have to do much, because your energy is is coming from another dimension, right? So your eyes are magnetic, your skin shines, you're youthful, and nobody is giving you that energy. So they can't take it away from you. Have you ever thought about it this way? That the simple fact that these people are doing everything they can to make you feel like, well, instead of you being that bitch, I'm that bitch. Eh? And they can't even compare. And everybody has done everything they can to tear you down, but still you look like you're 20 years old. They cannot give you your energy, nor can they take it away. They're not going to be able to harm you. Do not be afraid. Your dragon bay. The dragons will come out and support you. Got your back, okay? The black sheep and the llama in reverse, okay? This is a card about how you were born the black sheep, right, in your family. And that sets you out on a trail to find your soul tribe, to find people who are more like you. And you run into people who look like they're like you, like the llama or whatever, but they're not. And eventually, the black sheep has to realize and accept and love and appreciate itself for being what it is. You're not going to find nobody exactly like you. You're here to be different. You're here to imprint a different DNA code and activation and set a new trail, a new passageway in the brain for other people to see that it's possible to get out of this dream, this nightmare, basically, that they create for themselves. And so, what people are doing is fighting you, not fighting you, because that's another download I got when I was walking this morning. People aren't fighting you, they're fighting God. Like when people come against you, they're literally coming against God and fighting for their weaknesses. They want to stay small and they want to stay sinful and guilty because they have become attached to this idea that they're a sinner, they're a wretch, they're going to hell. And here you come, you don't even have to say anything sacrilegious or sacrilegious. You don't have to say anything with sackcloths and have this piety or whatever. Your God, your God that you serve, says that you can wear um, a half shirt, black jeans, combat boots, have a big booty with your Chanel shades on and your dreads in a bun and walk around like a rock star, and you are God here on earth. And you talk about God, you know angels, you know crystals, you know everything, right? You're all wisdom. People want to know how you know what you know, who the hell you think you are, what you're doing next or whatever. Like you're fucking on the cover of the Inquirer. You're like tabloid fodder. You're everyone's favorite show to watch, right? Okay. Give them a show. Give them a show. Like, be this card in reverse is saying, like, be your complete self. This card is saying you're protected. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Yeah, we got you. Do your thing. Be swaggy. Be all of you. Be all of you that you can possibly be. Okay. Rainbow tightrope. Now, this is a card about, this is interesting that there's a rainbow here, right? And then there's a rainbow tightrope. So you are being told to also stay disciplined and stay on your path. Because a rainbow tightrope is like choosing what's best for you even when it's hard. Staying in alignment with your health and your wholeness. Staying focused. And and understanding, yeah, it is a straight and narrow path. Even though you're being told to be yourself, that doesn't mean that you can indulge in things that the spirit realm have told you to stay away from. And that could be like temptations of idolizing this world in any way. Um, Sex, drugs, rock and roll. Like you can get out of hand when it comes to wanting to cope with feeling other, right? With feeling so different, you know, that you feel alone. Stay focused on God. Stay in your meditation. The only way you're going to be able to be all of who you are and stay in this protective energy or whatever is if you don't self-sabotage yourself. And if you stay in stay meditating and prayed up. Because honestly, you're going to start having fun. And when we start having fun, a lot of times we might think we can use the power and the energy of our manifestations to get us by. Meaning you're so happy. It's like, oh my gosh, I actually am getting what I want. I'm actually happy with myself. And so you'll slack off on your meditations and the things that got you to where you're at. So don't slack. Quantum leap. Okay, so these grasshoppers are, they sing a song, and I look at it as a portal, like sound healing. Like they're rubbing their legs together, and they're creating this portal, um, type energy with the sound and vibration that causes them to come in from other realms or whatever. I don't know. I imagine it to be so in that way. And so you are capable of quantum leaping into the life that you want right now by using the sound of your own voice. You can maybe write a song or a poem about who you are, where you want to be, what you want. You can have what you want. You can have the life that you want. You're here to live the life that you want and just be you. That is your ministry. You don't have to do anything outside of what makes you comfortable because you just being you is enough of a message to the people that you're supposed to send those signals out to. you know. So if you can get clear about what you want And you can and know that you're protected, know that you're safe, know that you're sound, know where your power comes from, and stay connected to the only power that exists. Quantum leap will be yours. Black hole. All of the drama that you are afraid that you're going to experience and get pulled into is for your highest and best good. Whatever people think that they're putting you through or taking you through is powered by the divine. Like I said, God allows everything that exists to be exactly what it is. So let people talk shit. Let people, think that they're hurting you. Let people let them. Like that book. I don't know who the author is or whatever, but somebody was telling me there's a book called Let Them. Let them. Let them do, let them think, let them be exactly who they are. You are going to be you regardless, and you're going to be safe and protected. It's interesting that the black hole and quantum leap are coming out next to each other. And then Lost in the Patriarchy is coming out as well. It's like it's okay for you to follow your instincts. You see that big moon here, and then the wolf, and then her red cape. Everything in her is pointing her in the right direction. You can really like do no wrong as long as you are doing you and staying close to God. You might feel, because these energies feel very topsy turvy, like you might feel confused, like you don't have any real direction, you're not getting any real direction, because it's kind of like playtime, right? So the less you know in advance, the less you can get in the way. Like the spirit realm actually does its best work when we feel lost. Have you ever just walked around in a haze and wandered? Like just during your day. Okay, I'll use an example. Like I'll be say like in Goodwill or in the thrift. I like thrifting, or in a vintage shop or whatever. And I'll have something that I've been looking for, right? That I came in to get specifically to find. And I'm searching and I'm searching, I'm searching, and I let it go and I stop searching for it. And I just start wandering around, touching things, almost in a haze. Like I'm present, and I don't care anymore. And I just start enjoying myself, just enjoying being in the store, enjoying my time. And all of a sudden, what I want, it appears in front of my face like it's been there the whole time. And I'm like, I walked through this store. I walked down this aisle. I Okay, and then you just go, I go anyway. I'm like, that's how it works. When you walk around in a haze and start wandering and realize that you don't have to grip your results, and make sure that you get to where you need to get to. She doesn't know what each path is that's going and where it's going to take her, or whatever she has no idea. She only has her instincts. She only has her intuition, right? And it's like a rainbow tightrope. So you're being called to definitely listen to your intuition. That's the only thing you're getting right now. Listen to your intuition and your quantum leap. Maybe even being sucked in and pulled through. Maybe it's going to be through drama or whatever. And the drama looks like it's coming from you deciding to be all of who you are. And so let me look at money, because some of you are afraid that you're not going to have what you want. But I want to prove to you in this reading that you'll actually have everything that you want, because that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the money is in you being all the way who you are, and trusting. The money will come. The money is in you. The abundance is you trusting in God and following your higher self and staying on that path, following your intuition. The money is not going to come by you making sure that you're going to get money like we like to do. Well, God, I want to make sure. I want to make that. And so when you do that, when you make sure that you're going to get money, you end up taking less than what you actually want and deserve, and ending up in positions that make you feel like everybody around me is out of my league. Like I'm not appreciated. The real you, if you want to be real and be honest, if you were really doing your thing and you were really living your highest mystical shamanic life, you would get out of all this fear and stop creating this drama. You're creating this drama by holding yourself back out of fear of what you're not going to see, what you're not going to get, what you're not going to have. You're creating the drama. You're creating the drama by not living a wild, free, and untangled life, like the name of my YouTube channel. You're creating the drama by trying to make sure that you have abundance when you are the abundance. Like your intuition, your knowledge, your face card, your beauty, your light, your vitality, your relationship with God, it's all what's going to help you quantum leap. Well, actually, the spirit realm, they're in charge of your quantum leap. You are to be swagged out. Keep doing your spiritual practice. It will take you into the unknown. Follow your intuition and your instincts. Your intuition and your instincts is connected to, maybe your street smarts or your gut feeling. Your intuition is about your inspiration, little spurts of inspiration that make you feel like, ah, I belong here. I belong here in this way. I belong here down this alley, this path. You know, when I make my incense, I'm going to be in this zone. The magic, abundance, money for the fairy collective. Metatron is the first angel that comes out. Metatron is a recorded human that turned into an angel because his walk and talk with God was so amazing. You know, the recording angel, the wheel of fortune. I need some glasses. Advancement and progress teaches, guides, and records events in the book of life. Wheel of fortune. What you have is already done. So you don't have to do anything to get it, but stay open to receiving it. It's already recorded in a book of life. The feeling that you're supposed to be rich and super fly and abundant and live the life that you want is already recorded in a book of life. It's already done. It is finished. So they say, as they say. Mebahaya. This is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Angel 55, the eternal God. Intellectual lucidity provides consolation and compensations. But she came out reverse. She's showing up reverse in the middle of the deck. Why is that? Because you're getting in your way. You're receiving less than what you could receive because you're getting in your way. You're instead of um believing that it is finished. So basically these two cards together are saying that um your abundance isn't going to come in the ways that you would usually work hard for your money or whatever, or even because you're being so diligent and following the rules or whatever. These two cards together are about breaking the rules of the patriarchy, lost in the patriarchy. So, you're outside of the matrix already. You're outside of the matrix, and you don't play fair, and you don't play by the rules. And that's something that you're supposed to take pride in. The only rules you are to follow is the rainbow tightrope. You see, he's high in the sky or whatever, and he's walking on this rope. The rainbow tightrope is about you knowing where your power comes from and staying connected to it. That's your only discipline. Everything else is going to come from that. Like when you meditate, like my intuition this morning, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 6 o'clock now. It was like, go for a walk. It's dark and it's foggy. I'm living on a farm or whatever. I love walking down these sandy roads in South Florida, digging my feet in the sand, looking up at the stars. There's no light pollution outside right now, but it's foggy, so I didn't see any stars. But when I walk outside at night in the cool air and I'm digging my feet in the sand, I am in enjoyment, and I'm getting these downloads and they're crystal clear. It's like as clear as the air. There's no one around. It's dark, and I feel like myself. I feel like me. I feel inspired, and I feel inspired to write. I feel inspired to speak. This is the zone you want to. This is how you listen to your intuition, and this is the things that's going to lead you to the next right steps, like this rainbow tightrope. You put one foot in front of the other. You're not going to know this black hole. You're not going to know how things are going to end up. I'll give you another example. So I was living in a farmhouse, like up the dirt road or whatever, and it was causing me energetic issues because no matter what I did, there's just stagnant energy in that house, and the boys don't help me clean, and I'm like, this isn't the tea. I want a different manifestation. I want it to quantum leap. I focus in on meditating and journaling every day about how awesome my day is going. This is going to be a great day. I'm the queen. I get whatever I want. I just wrote out I wrote exactly what I wanted. I'm like, there's a bus here. No one's using it. The lady in the house right next to me has been asking people to rent it. I wanted her to offer it to me. I wanted to pay a certain amount. I only wanted to work on the farm 3 days a week instead of 5 or 6 or whatever. I got everything I wanted because I decided to get clear. And what forced me to get clear is by me not feeling how I want to feel. Having the energy is exactly how I want it to be. And I also got a job, a writing job, where I'm going to be part of a book, um, of a collective of writers or whatever. It's an opportunity of a lifetime for me as a writer because that's the next phase of my life, authorship. It really helped me to feel validated, to be. I'm about to cry. because because although I don't know what's going to happen or whatever with it, I because of the intentions of the people in charge of the project is right in alignment with my intentions. The conversations that we have surrounding the project. Um, it helps me believe why I'm here, why what I want to do with my time, with my life force energy, how I want to give, but just how I want to live. Just like in a bus, in the forest, riding all day. Ugh. And then I get to release all of my books that I've started writing. I can't wait to release them, but they have to see. In the space that I was in over in the farmhouse, I didn't feel like I could focus on writing and editing and releasing the books I wanted to release. I was working too much, surrounded by too much other people's energies and stuff, and I needed my privacy. And I just got really clear. And the thing that helped me find clarity is when I told God, when I finally got in alignment for real, it's when I said, I want to honor my gifts, my talents. I want to honor and have integrity towards why I'm here on this planet right now. I want to give myself that gift. And I broke down and I cried because I realized that that is the core of where I'm at right now. And it was the truth. And when I got that inner clarity, I began to script out exactly what I want to experience. And then it happened within the next day. And so I had to figure out my inner language. What actually has meaning for, it's like why do I want what I want? Because it's not really important to say what you want, because we all want things or whatever. Why do you want it? Why do you want to experience what you want to experience? Why do you want to feel how you want to feel? I want to honor why I'm here. I want to honor the artist in me. I want to have integrity towards the writer in me. I want to give her space. I want to give her the time she deserves. You know, I want to give her the type of sunlight she needs. I want to give myself a chance in hell to accomplish the things that I set out to accomplish before I was even born. And I was like, in this situation, God, that's not going to happen. So this is what I need, want, and desire in order. And when you're in alignment, you can feel it. It's a lock in, it's a clink clink situation, and that is the vitality and that sunlight that always reverberates off of my skin, and why they're wondering, why the fuck is she so happy? Because they only see like the outside situation. Am I telling people around me that I'm having these experiences? No. That's why I like coming on YouTube and talking to y'all, because I can tell you understand. I know you understand. It's weird or whatever that you guys are like my only friends. But I'm not like entirely joking. And I even asked God about that. I'm like, God, you're perfect in your creation and manifestations, because I for me, if I didn't have the feeling I have when I talk to y'all, I wouldn't get online and talk to you. For me, everything is about a vibe and a feeling or whatever. And I can tell by how y'all respond, the questions that you ask, the comments that you make, that y'all get it, right? And for earth angels and chosen ones, whatever we want to call ourselves, to make us feel how we want to feel, because how we want to feel is like lit, like which is fine. Um, this is what life is about for us, like the vibe, because life is energy. And so I'm always like on this high because I spend time with God. So no, therefore they can't take my joy. And so I'm watching people stumble and fall all over themselves, honey. It's a hot ass mess. Stumble and fall all over themselves trying to hurt little old me. And now I start to see, I see it as a badge of honor now. I'm like, oh, I'm lit. Oh yeah, I'm famous. Like people are trying to take me down, and your girl have not done nothing yet except shine her little light of mine, this little light of mine, and it is taking people completely out. They are having fits of rage, like Rumpelstiltskin. And my spirit team has me so insulated and has me feeling so like bossed up on the inside and fluffy that I'm like, oh yeah, you keep it up. Because my ancestors, some of my ancestors are complete hitters. They can't wait. I have to hold them back sometimes. Like some of my ancestors are very angry and they are out for blood, and there's nothing I can do about that. I wish they could get over it, like their resentment. And I mean that, guys, like seriously. It's okay. But apparently I need those hitters like that in the spirit realm. And now I let it be. I let people fall on their own sword, basically. And it's okay because the lessons that they need to learn have nothing to do with little old me. Little old me. Little old me. All right. I'll put these two cards to the side. They were just in the middle. I'm not taking that card. I'm going to say it fell out because it's busted, not because it was supposed to. These cards got wet, so they're kind of warped. Mm. Mm. See, the God deflecting evil, angel 23, Metlahel, the Four of Cups. So you are basically unbothered by evil. If you actually pay attention to your energy right now, the things that you're rejecting, it's kind of like the absent-minded professor. You might not even be aware at how much people are coming for you. I know I'm not. I mean, I'm aware a little bit about a lot or whatever. People have more vengeance and venom towards me than I can feel or whatever. And it's this energy to where you're like, ugh, I don't even care. Like I don't care anymore. That's the right energy, you know. Just don't have that energy towards you and what you have going on. Have that energy towards the illusions. And the illusion is anything that's not joy, that's not peace, that's not creativity, that's not your intuition, that doesn't match your swag, your self respect, or whatever. Just reject it by being indifferent. Shrug your shoulders. That's part of your protection. All right. Um, Angel 25, Neth Hahaya, the generous God, the magician. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover secrets. So, and this came out reverse. So, yeah, what you're rejecting, unbeknownst to you, is maybe dark magic and the evil eyes and stuff being darted towards you, and you being like, that's all you got. Like this is what y'all want to do with your life and your time. The life and times of Sean Carter. That's what just came in my mind, or whatever. Um, and this, yes, that's what they are choosing to do, and it's boring. It's like, oh, boring. Wrong door, wrong number, or whatever. I don't care to participate anymore. Yes, you run off into your rainbow. You run off and you go spend time and play with the moon. Okay? Like you go fly on your pet dragon. Like you live your mystical best life. You don't have to share it with any of these people, with anybody. In order for you to be happy, you don't need anyone to share it with. I want you guys to repeat after moi. I don't need anybody around me to share my light with. I can enjoy it for myself. I can enjoy my light by myself. It is mine. It is for me to enjoy. I got it. I don't have to, other people don't have to co sign me in order for me to enjoy my light. I can enjoy my light by myself. I can go out and make music with the grasshoppers, create a portal, run into it, come back the next day and be like, have all this glitter and light over me, a halo because I'm an angel or whatever, and have people wondering, a mystery where I've been, why I'm so full of light. Let them wonder why you wander. I love that. Let them wonder while you wander. Justice. Kaliel, angel number 18, the invocable God. Justice makes truth known in court, causes innocence to prevail. Yes, you stay in your innocence. Little Bo Peep keeps coming to mind, Little Red Riding Hood. Your innocence and you wandering and you like not paying them any mind, or the evil or the naysayers or the fact that people can't join you in your happiness and your playfulness, who cares? Don't pay any mind. You have fun. You run off and you have fun in the night portals in the sky. Everything is returned to sender. There's nothing that can harm you ever again. Everything you went through, all the trauma is in the past. You don't have to stay in those energies anymore. You don't have to turn back to those chapters any longer. You can honestly forget. True enlightenment is forgetfulness. You get to the point that where you don't even like, people be asking me a mundane question. Where are you from? Where's your mama? How many brothers and sisters? I don't even know anymore. I don't care. And I am not entirely joking. I'm like, that was another life. That was another life. That was another time. This is what I'm this is where I'm at now, and that's really all I'm focused on. Like, I don't want to talk about those things. That they don't interest me. And see, and that makes people mad for some reason. It really burns their bacon. They're like, they feel like I'm being difficult or whatever, but I'm being where I'm at. You be where you're at, I'll be where I'm at. Like, why are you? I don't like niceties and socializations and things like. I don't care. I don't care about these questions. Can you ask? I literally ask people, can you ask me a different question or ask me in a different way? Like, interest me, humor me, like entertain me, like, because all people do with the information I give them is take it back to their little covens and whisper and laugh for some reason and make up other stories, because I give people nothing. Pay people complete dust. I'm congenial, like I'm fun to be around because I'm having fun with myself. But I don't give them anything that I don't want to give. My life is about me. So you have to ask me questions that like, you have to interest me. Like, if I'm not interested, I'm not going to pretend like I am. What's up, Empress? Um the dragon came out of my attic. I love that. What's his name? um Let me see. I am the black sheep that all hate on me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I get it. I hear you. I honestly can't stand that superior. According to them, I'm not ready to lead. Um, According to them, I'm not ready to leave because she's jealous. Um, People are so rude. They are in your life talking about you. Can I pay for you to get your hair done? They are so horrible. I'm about to do my hair. And that's none of your business anyway. That's exactly what I do. Give them hell of a show. The dragon came out of my egg. I love that. Thank you. I needed to know how to ask or express that very thing, but couldn't find the words. That's what I'm here for. I help people find the words. Um, I thought it was a snake. Okay. Um, but yeah, if you want to send me money and a donation, my Cash App should be in the description. I'll gladly receive it. Thank you. Judgment 52. Amamaya, the God hidden in the darkness, atonement of errors, destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. Um, yeah, this justice card and the judgment card coming out together, these two angels, the message that I'm getting from them is that you don't have to take justice and judgment uh for yourself with these people. Like you don't have to take it upon yourself to make sure people get justice. And you don't even have to worry about it. Like you literally can sit back and focus completely on yourself, and these people are basically going to, they're setting themselves up to face their own judgment, and justice will be served in your favor as long as you don't interfere and get involved with these energies. The key that I'm seeing here for you right now is to stay in your innocence and playfulness and your light. Focus on your creativity. Focus on you transforming, transmuting, and becoming all that you want to be, the beautiful being that you are. Um, um, and stay on the straight and narrow path of like your spiritual practice of meditation, eating healthy, um, staying in your enlightenment zone, and don't worry and even pay any attention to anyone thinking that their bad attitude, bad day, miserable life, and the rumors, it's all very short sighted, weak, dark magic that doesn't hold a candle to all that God is. This is like the darkness is really small, has a really small like power because it's only powered by the small, tiny light of consciousness that these humans are giving to it. Because God doesn't really, God gives us free will to use the light that He's gifted to us to do whatever we want and focus on whatever we want with it. But if it's not in alignment with what God actually is, it's an illusion. The light goes out of it. It dies basically. And we all know death is an illusion. Anything that isn't eternal is an illusion. So illusions don't have a hold on you. The only thing that has a hold on you is eternity. So anything that's not connected to eternity doesn't really need your attention. If you give it attention, you're powering it. And that's why they need your validation, because they know that if everyone around them doesn't join them in their illusions, then there's a light being shone. Like you and your light can shut down a whole coven of witches. Like you living in your truth and your light, and you following the precepts and honoring the God in you will shut it down. Basically, this is what's happening. But you're not to really like involve your conscious mind in it, because if you focus on them, it'll take longer for you. It'll make it last longer. So they want your attention. They want your attention. They need it actually. Yeah. Because with you around, especially if you're full of integrity, full of life, full of light, full of love, there are going to be people that see the difference between your brand of spirituality and their brand of spirituality, which is not a thing or whatever. And people are going to start seeing clearly, and they're going to lose support. But it's not, that's how they see it. What's really happening is that they're withdrawing their own support from the fake shit that they really don't want to be in the first place. Like, they really want to love themselves. They really want to live in the light of truth, the light of love. Um, but they haven't been brave enough to choose themselves. So everyone's looking for an excuse. And as usual, you're the black sheep and the scapegoat. Like, you're the excuse that everyone's going to use as to why whatever it is that they choose, whether they choose the light or the dark, they're going to say you triggered them either way. You inspire. I have people that say you inspired me to travel the world or move to Alaska or to follow my dreams. And I have people that say you made me abuse you because you won't let me control you. You turned me into an abusive person because you won't give me what I want or whatever. So you can simultaneously be an angel in one person's life and a demon in another person's life. That's why you can't pay any attention to any of it. Just know that you're out of their league. You're out of everyone's league. You were born out of their league, and you don't have to subscribe or submit to whatever box that people want to put you in. You can live outside of the box and jump through portals and live the life that you want. And I have been inspired to let you guys know that you're free to send me donations. You're free to sign up for sessions. It will help support my life as a writer. I am looking to get a van to build out in so I can like have a traveling apothecary or whatever, so that I can travel and do tours and do speaking gigs, make my own tours, live in my van, stay in the forest or whatever, and keep living a nomadic life and continue to um, give those downloads that I get so freely and give so freely to all of you. And all of that is in the description box below. I'm going to end this session out today. This was a beautiful crafted message from the divine for you and for me as well. Thank you. Peace.